So hello guys, in this video we are going to solve this problem. So in this problem it is given that we have this equation xy plus yz plus zx minus xyz is equal to 2, and we have to find out the positive integer solution of this equation. So we will use this inequality method. So let's see how we can solve this. So we have this equation. So here if we assume like u is equal to x minus 1 and v is equal to y minus 1 and w is equal to z minus 1, then if you replace by x by u plus 1, y by v plus 1 and z by w plus 1, and after simplification you get this type of equation like u plus v plus w is equal to u times v times w. If you put instead of x u plus 1, instead of y v plus 1, and instead of z w plus 1 in this equation. So here are two possibility, like one is the u v z value is equal to 0, or u v, so UVW value is equal to 0 and UVW value not equal to 0. So if this is equal to 0, and we have to find the positive integer solution, so which means the x must be greater than equal to 1, y must be greater than equal to 1, and z must be greater than equal to 1. So if this is the condition, then if u, v and w have these values, then u must be greater than equal to 0 and v must be greater than equal to 0 and w must be greater than equal to 0. So this is the condition we get by applying this condition of positive integer solution of xyz. So now if u, v and w, this product is 0, then this sum must be 0 only when we can see that when u is also 0, v is also 0 and w is also 0. So this is the only possible way for this sum to be 0. In other cases, when this product is non-zero, then we can divide by u, v and w to both sides, and it will become like 1 by uv plus 1 by vw plus 1 by wu is equal to 1. We have this case now when u, v and w product is non-zero, and in this case we can say that u is not equal to 0, v is not equal to 0, and w is not equal to 0, because if any one of u, v and w is equal to 0, then this product is 0. So to u, v and w product to be non-zero, none of these can be 0, and we have this condition in that case. Now let's assume m to b is equal to uv, n to b is equal to vw, and p to be w times u. And if I replace uv by m and this by n and this by p, so we have this equation. Now we can solve this type of equation by assuming like this conditions, like this is symmetric, like so we can initially assume this type of inequality between m, n and p must be greater than equal to n and n must be greater than equal to m. We can initially assume this, and then later we can do permutations of the solution to find all the solutions. So initially if we assume this, then if I replace 1 by n by 1 by m and 1 by p also by 1 by m, so I can say that p by m must be greater than equal to 1, because you see, if this is the order of m and p, then this is the order of this, and if I replace 1 by n by some greater quantity and 1 by p by some greater quantity, then this sum must be greater than equal to 1 according to this condition. And so from here I can get m value less than equal to 3. So the possible value of m are 1, 2 and 3. Here we can see that because the zero case we initially see like 0, 0, 0, we initially saw that case. So now the remaining cases are like here 1, 2 and 3, we are not including 0. So if I take m is equal to 1, then this will become like, this equation will become like 1 by 1 plus 1 by n plus 1 by p is equal to 1. So from here I get 1 by n plus 1 by p is equal to 0, which is not possible. So in the m is equal to 1 case, there is no solution. So let's move to m is equal to 2. So if I replace m by 2, then I have this equation. So this will reduce to this. Now I have this order of m, n and p, and this order of 1 by m, 1 by n and 1 by p. So if I replace 1 by p with some greater quantity 1 by n, then I can write 2 by n is greater than equal to half, like this, and from here I get n less than equal to 4. But I also know like n is greater than equal to m, so m value is 2, so n is also greater than equal to 2. So the possibility of n are 2, 3 and 4 by these two inequality. So now if I put n is equal to 2 in this equation, then I got this, and from here p I get tending to infinity, which is not possible. So I move to n is equal to 3 case. In this case, after solving, you can find p is equal to 6. So this is one solution, and m is equal to 2 we are solving now. So one solution I find like 2 comma 3 comma 6, and I move to n is equal to 4, then I have this equation. So from here I get p is equal to 4. So the solution is 2 comma 4 comma 4. So these two solution I got in the m is equal to 2 case. So this is the two solution. Now if we move m is equal to 3 case, then we have this, and then after simplification it will give 1 by n plus 1 by p is equal to 2 by 3. And similarly, I have this relation in 1 by n and 1 by p. So if I replace 1 by n with some greater quantity 1 by n, then I have this relation. And from here you can see that this 2 and 2 cancel, and n must be less than equal to 3. But I also have this condition. So according to this condition, n is greater than equal to m, and m value is 3, so n is greater than equal to 3. So by combining these two conditions, the n is equal to 3 is the only possibility. So if I put n is equal to 3 in this equation, so I get 1 by 3 plus 1 by p is equal to 2 by 3. So p value I got as 3. So m is also 3 in this case. So the solution is 3 comma 3 comma 3. So now we have three solution like 2 comma 3 comma 6, 2 comma 4 comma 4, and 3 comma 3 comma 3. So these are the three solution for m, n and p we got. But you see, like u, v and w are all greater than equal to 0, and all are integers. So if you do the product, like if you do like if you put m is equal to uv and n is equal to vw and n is equal to wu, so this is uv, this is vw, and this is wu. So if you product all these three values, then it will become like uvw whole square, and it will become like 32, which is not possible for an integer. So from here we get UVW as root 32, which is not an integer. So this is not the valid case. And if you do for third solution, then UVW whole square will come like 27. So this is not an integer in terms of UVW. So this is not the case we want. So these two cases are gone. So the remaining case is this. So in this case, the UVW whole square is coming as 36. So from here you got UVW as 6. So this is an integer. This is a possible. So now we have UV is equal to 2, VW is equal to 3, and WU is equal to 6, and UVW product is 6. So if you put UV as 2, so from here you can get the W as 3. So if you put W is equal to 3 in this, so you get V is equal to 1. And if you put V is equal to 1 in this, you get U is equal to 2. So this is the case, and we assume like u is equal to x minus 1, v is equal to y minus 1, and w is equal to z minus 1. So if u is equal to 2, then x is equal to 3, here y is equal to 2, and z is equal to 4. So 3 comma 2 comma 4 is one solution we find out, and initially we find out 0 comma 0 comma 0 solution in terms of u, v, w. So in terms of x, y, z, the solution will become like 1 comma 1 comma 1. So the one solution is 1 comma 1 comma 1, and other solution is this, and all permutations of this. Because initially we assume one order like this, but the equation is symmetric in m, n and p. So all permutations of this we have to taken to get the all solution. So in this way we can solve this.